This is a knife. To be more precise, it's my knife. It's got a 4.5-inch blade. It's street legal. So you can carry this on the street, on your person, and as long as you don't use it in any violent or vengeful way, the police can't touch you for carrying it. Now, I'm a disabled person, and when I go out alone, obviously I'm more vulnerable than your average person. So I carry that knife on my person. Now, you might be saying, well, why is it okay for him to carry a knife and not okay for anybody else? Well, the way I've always looked at it is, with me being vulnerable, as I just said, I need an equaliser. Now, there's all sorts of dickheads out there nowadays that, just don't care. They will mug a disabled person, they will beat a disabled person, they will make fun of a disabled person. But more importantly, with knife crime on the rise, if they're carrying a knife like this one, they will stick it into a disabled person and stab them to death. That's just the way society now is. So, I just want to get it out there that you should never use a knife in a vengeful attack, in an unprovoked attack, in any kind of attack, especially when you haven't been assaulted with a knife. If someone only wants a fist fight, give them a fist fight. I mean, people can't walk down the street nowadays. Tyson Fury's cousin the other night, he's out with his mates, he gets stabbed to death by someone. If somebody doesn't confront you with a knife, don't confront them with a knife. What's good to give, it's good to take. If you don't get threatened with a knife, don't use a knife in retaliation. You know what I mean? Don't even use a knife in retaliation if you're attacked with a knife, if you can help it. Because if you're carrying a knife, and I'll emphasize it again, a knife like this, you're always going to put yourself in a position where you could end up using that knife. Now, can you imagine using that knife and you didn't have to, and you've got yourself a stretch in jail, or even worse, you've killed someone and their family are left without a loved one, and you've got to see your victim's family in court, and it's all just unnecessary. I carry a knife because I know that I'll only use it in self-defense in the most extreme cases. And I know I sound like a hypocrite, as I said before, one rule for me and another one for everyone else. But it's just the way society is. You don't feel safe unless you're carrying a tool. But as I said before, and I'm going to keep going around in circles on this video, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. Everybody just seems to pull a knife nowadays, the days of fist fighting or solving a dispute amicably are over. It just seems like somebody needs to be the big man, the big shot with a knife on them. There's also the other side of that. You could not use a knife and you could be implicated. It could be implied that you've used a knife. There's absolutely no need for knife crime in the UK or anywhere in the world in 2022. Put the knife down, say no to knife crime. We do not need knife crime. There's too many people dying needlessly, and really Really, it needs to stop. That there's kids dying, teenagers. It just goes on and on and on. It's like a epidemic. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I know I seem like a hypocrite, but hopefully you get the gist of what I mean. Hopefully you like the video, subscribe, but that's up to you. Thanks for listening anyway, and I'll see you on the next one.